Good morning everyone. Welcome in our Maths online class. Today we are going to start our chapter number 11 and today we will learn the concept of measurement of weight. So let's start. Good morning students. Today we are going to start our new chapter number 11, measurement of weight.
Gram and kilogram. In this module, you will understand the relationship between grams and kilograms. Sid and Sophie are playing outside the house. Uncle Joe, a fruit seller, passes by. Suddenly, Sid asks Sophie that would she like to have orange juice as his mother makes it very tasty. Sophie nods her head in agreement. Sid asks his mother, "Mother, Uncle Joe, a fruit seller, has come. If you don't mind, can you make some orange juice for Sophie and me?" Mother replies, "Yes, sure. Let's go to buy oranges." Now Mrs. Ria goes with Sid to Uncle Joe, the fruit seller, and asks for 500 grams of oranges. After some time, Mrs. Ria asks Uncle Joe to weigh more oranges, as these oranges wouldn't be sufficient for 3 of them. Uncle Joe says, "Now, the weight of these oranges is more than 500 grams. Is this enough?" Now Sid questions his mother, "What does this mean? By more than 500 grams?" Mrs. Ria replies, "First, we weigh the oranges equal to 500 grams. But now as we have put more oranges in this pan, then it goes down, which concludes that now the weight of oranges is more than 500 grams. Again Mrs. Ria asks the fruit seller to weigh the oranges about 1 kilogram, as Sid's father is also on the way to home, and that wouldn't be enough for all of them. Now Sid asks mother, "Can we say the weight of oranges is now more than 1 kilogram?" Mrs. Ria replies, "Absolutely correct, Sid." Uncle Joe says, "But if I remove 1 orange from this pan, then it weighs equal to 1 kilogram. Sid asks, "But mother, why Uncle Joe has used different weights? These weights are more than 1 in number, and how you can say these oranges weigh 1 kilogram?" Mrs. Ria answers Sid, "Look, the total weight of the weights in this pan is 1 kilogram. On adding the weights Uncle Joe has used, we will get 1 kilogram. Let's add 500 grams plus 200 grams plus 200 grams plus 100 grams is equal to 1000 grams. And we know that 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram." Sid replies, "But, mother, how can you say this 1000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram?" Mother says, "Look, when we place 1 kilogram weight here, both the pans are in balance. It shows that when the weighing balance is in balance, then the weights on both the sides are equal." Now Mrs. Ria asks them to look at the pan balance carefully. She explains, "Let's place 1 kilogram weight on this pan and 1 500 grams weight on this pan. Now to balance the 1 kilogram weight, we need to place another 500 grams weight on this pan." Now Sid interrupts, "Mother, that means 1 kilogram can be expressed as 500 grams plus 500 grams, which is equal to 1000 grams. Mrs. Ria replies, "Absolutely correct." Let's recap. We have learnt that the weight can be measured as more than or less than. There is 1000 grams in 1 kilogram. We can use different weights to measure 1 kilogram. All those weights must sum up to 1000 grams.
So today we shall learn that how to measure weight. Okay, tell me, do you ever feel that today your lunchbox is lighter or heavier than other days? We often compare weight of things, like you may think your bag is heavier than your friend's bag. You may say that popcorn is heavier than cotton. But if we want to buy vegetables, we cannot tell the vendor that I want capsicum lighter than this cauliflower, or I want pumpkin as heavy as a cabbage. So what do we do? Now, when you are buying a pumpkin, you buy a heavy one, but we don't need all the things in the same quantity. Like when buying chili, we buy it in a small quantity. We don't buy pulses as much as rice or wheat. So, when we buy different things in different quantities, we must ensure that we buy things according to our needs. Correct? Generally, your mother knows that how much vegetables or wheat or rice etc. are needed for all the family members. Like she buys 10 kg of rice or wheat but only 3 or 4 kg of pulses and maybe only 20 grams of chili. Okay? Your parents have a good understanding of weight of things, and that is why they know that how much is needed. So if we have an idea of weight of things, we would know about our needs in a better way, and things will not be wasted. Now you know that kg and grams are units of weight, and gram is the standard unit of weight. We write kg to express kilogram in short, like 2 kg, 3 kg, 5 kg. Same, we write grams. We write G or GM to express grams in short, like 500 gram, 200 gram, 100 grams. And the relation between kg and gram is 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram, or we can say 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg, and grams are always written in 3 digits. Okay. So how do we measure the weight? Some vendors like vegetable seller use a common balance and different metallic weights. They keep the things that we wish to buy on the one side and the required quantity of weight is on other side, and balance them equally. For example, we wish to buy 2 kg of potatoes. Then the metallic weight is equal to 2 kg kept on the one side. The potatoes are added or maybe removed until both the sides of balance are equal. And some shop you may see the different types of balance to weigh the things. Look at this, an electronic weighing balance. We just keep the things on them and they show the weight of the things on a small screen like this. Now there are different types of metallic weights. If you want to buy only 100 gram of tomatoes or anything, you can just keep the metallic weight of 100 gram on one side of the balance, and on the other side of the balance you can keep the tomatoes, and when the balance both the weight. Now there are different types of metallic weight. If you want to buy only 100 gram of tomatoes, just keep the metallic weight of 100 grams on one side of the balance, and on the other side of the balance he just keeps tomatoes, and then balance both the weight and the tomatoes equally. But sometimes vendor keeps 500 gram of weight on the balance to weigh the potatoes. But you want to buy only 1 kg of potato. You know 500 grams and 500 grams is equal to 1000 gram and 1000 gram is equal to 1 kg. Okay. And we can say हाफ kg इज इक्वल टू 500 ग्राम. 500 ग्राम्स को हम हाफ kg भी बोल सकते हैं. एंड 500 ग्राम प्लस 500 ग्राम इज इक्वल टू 1000 ग्राम. 1000 ग्राम is equal to 1 kg and 500 grams is equal to half kg. Thus, metallic weights are available in different weights like 10 grams, 20 grams, 50 grams, 100 grams, 200 grams, 500 grams, 1 kg, 2 kg, 5 kg, etc. So, the measurement of weight can be used according to our requirement. Now today we will do the conversion of weight. Conversion of weight means kilogram से ग्राम में convert करना है और ग्राम से किलोग्राम में. Now we will convert kilograms into grams. The question is convert 8 kilograms into grams. As we know, to convert kg to gram, we multiply the number of kg by 1000 because 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. So 8 kg is equal to 8 into 1000 gram is equal to 8000 grams. Okay. Now let's see other example. Convert 9 kg 500 grams into grams. Now as we know 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So our question is 9 kg 500 grams. So 9 kg that means 9 into 1000 grams and 500 is already converted into grams. So only we just add the 500 grams. Now 9 into 1000 gram is equal to 9000 grams plus 500 grams. Now 9000 grams plus 500 gram is equal to 9500 grams. Now we will convert grams into kilograms and grams. Now to convert grams to kilogram, we have to divide the number of grams by 1000. Now our question is convert 6000 grams into kilograms. As we know 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Now divide by 1000. And the question is 6000 grams. Then we will divide this by 1000. So जब हम इसको divide करेंगे, so last 3 digits will be grams and rest of the digits will be kilograms. So last 3 digits are 000. That means 6 kg and 000 grams. अगर तीनों 0 है तो no need to write these 3 zeros. Only we have to write 6 kg. Okay, now next question. Converts 3560 grams into kg and grams. Now 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Divide by 1000. Now our question is 3560 grams. Now we will divide it by 1000. So last 3 digits 1, 2, 3. Last 3 digits will be grams. So 560 will be grams and rest of the digits only 3 here. So 3 will be kg. So 3 kg and 560 grams. Now addition of weight. Arrange in columns and add. Now here question is 86 kg, 550 grams, 64 kg, 720 grams and 28 kg, 430 grams. And we have to add all these quantities. Now first of all we will arrange these numbers in 2 columns kg and grams. Now we will arrange this 86 kg and 550 gram. You have to write 86 in kg column and 550 in grams column. Now 64 kg 720 grams. Now we will arrange this and 28 kg and 430 grams. Now we will add these quantities 0, 0, 0 is 0. 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. 0 will be here and 1 will be carried over. Now 1 plus 5, 6, 6 plus 7, 13, 13 plus 4, 17. Now 7 will be here and 1 will be carried over here. Now 1 plus 6, 7, 7 plus 4, 11, 11 plus 8 is equal to 19. So 9 will be here and 1 will be carried over. Now 8 plus 1, 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 6, 15. 15 plus 2 is equal to 17. That means the answer will be 179 kg and 700 grams. Now next is subtraction of weight. And we have to arrange in column and subtract. 27 kg, 578 grams and 38 kg, 264 grams. Now we will arrange this in column. First of all, we have to check that which number is bigger. We have to compare this. Now 27 kg and 38 kg. Which one is bigger? 38 kg. So this number will be minuend and this number will be subtrahend. Now we will arrange this in column. 38 kg 264 grams and 27 kg 578 grams. Now we will subtract. So we can't subtract 8 from 4. So 4 will be 14. We have to borrow 1 from the next number. So 4 will be 14 and 6 will be 5. Again we can't subtract 7 from 5. So we have to borrow 1 number from the next digit. So 5 will be 50 and 2 will be 1. Again we can't subtract 5 from 1. So 1 will be 11 and 8 will be 7. Now we will subtract. 14 minus 8 is equal to 6. 15 minus 7 is equal to 8. 11 minus 5 is equal to 6. 7 minus 7
is equal to
10,
0
and 3
and 3 minus 2 is equal to
10.
1.
So the answer will be 10 kg and 686 grams. Okay, thank you.